back to my channel. If you're interested on this brand right here, this brand right here, Treslúce, then this makeup look that I did with it, then stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, so my eyebrows are done, my eyes are primed. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. I got a lot of different products from this brand. Now this brand is by Becky G. I believe she's with this brand. Correct me if I'm wrong, my Spanish is not the best, but Treslúce is the name of the brand. We're gonna go ahead and go with the eyes. There's this palette, which is La Flor de Mexico by Treslúce. So I'm actually really excited for this one because, you know, I feel like being a Latina and seeing Latinas thrive, it's like the best feeling, because growing up I didn't really see that, and now I'm seeing it everywhere, and it's just kind of emotional for me, but I'm not gonna get into that. So we're going in with this palette. I love the packaging and detailing, like it's so pretty. I haven't opened it yet, but this, I like this. It's hard. Okay, Treslúce, La Flor de Mexico, the flower of Mexico, I think is what that is in English. Opening it up, you got the mirror, and then oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Okay, then you got the shades. It's just something about opening a new palette that just excites me. But these colors, I love it. It's so beautiful. I also got another palette by there. It's the same brand, I Am Siempre Divina set. I think that means I am always divine. Again, my Spanish is not the best. I am Puerto Rican and Mexican. My dad is Puerto Rican, my mom is Mexican, but I don't speak Spanish, unfortunately. But I can understand it a little bit, and I can read it here and there. So that's a good part, I guess. It comes with lashes. That is so cute. I love that. This, I love that. Those colors, the way it looks, I love art, and this just screams artistic to me. I really like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, comes with a little mirror. I love mirrors with any form of eyeshadow or even the bronzing palette, like blushes, anything that comes with a mirror. I just love it because it makes it so much easier to take and just use. So these are the shades with this palette. Oh, they're beautiful. Okay, so I also got their brush set, and then down here it says like an artista, so like an artist. Oh my gosh, this color is everything, and it's not wood, so it won't, like, it'll last long. It's like plastic, if you can hear that. There's some more moment. It's like great quality. If I know a good brush, this is great quality. This is gonna go far, which I love. I love the color. It feels so soft. Oh yeah, this is really good. I'm not just saying that, I mean that. Like, I literally had to replace all my brushes because I got Morphe brushes and like elf brushes and everything, and even though they're affordable, they do not last long. So I try to mainly get brushes that are plastic, so like this, which is what I go for. So that's what I go towards because they last really long, whereas the wood kind of just chips away, and I don't like that, especially if I'm putting my coin towards it and I have to keep replacing it. I'd rather get something like this where it's gonna last me a long time. So that's a plus. And I feel like these will be perfect for a beginner as well, like even an expert. Like this will range for anybody. But yeah, these are all eyeshadow brushes. There's this one. I usually like to use these brushes for mascara if I'm like do mascara on somebody, I'll put like that. These are all of them. I love this color. It's like a blue purple. I'm gonna swatch out of this one first since it has less. I'm gonna take this one. Oh, and it has little designs imprinted. This one is Resilience, which is in English. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, Amor. Oh, Pigmented. Okay, and then I'm gonna take Vibrant. No, I'm gonna take Unstoppable, which is this orange right here. Oh, she's beautiful. Let me show you with the back camera. So this is what it looks like without flash. Gorgeous. Now let me show you with flash. Stunning. This, oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. I know y'all see them swatches coming through. I know you see them coming through. All right, now that makes me excited for this one. Start with Orchid, just to show. Okay, that's a little bit lighter. The formula feels really good on these, by the way, like really good. Okay, I'm gonna stop with the swatches because I want this on my eyes ASAP. ASAP. No Rocky. This one, I'm not gonna use the small one today. Okay, so it's a few days later. I'm doing my makeup and I'm using this palette, right? Looks like a normal palette, has a mirror in the colors, right? Here's the insane part. I just found out and figured out when doing my makeup. So it started to slide off the mirror, right? And I was like, oh my gosh, is it broken, right? It's a magnet. It comes off and it has the sweetest letter on here. I never seen a palette like this. This is, oh, this is so creative. This is cool. I love that it does this, and it will protect the mirror too if you're traveling. And just stick it back on because it's a magnet. But it has like a letter from Becky G, and I'll insert the picture of what it says because I feel like reading it's just gonna be too long. But yeah, I'm gonna insert what it says. But yeah, this is insane. Okay, just wanted to share that. No, I'm just kidding. B1111 brush, and I am gonna go in with Petunia right here, and I'm gonna put that. Oh yeah. Oh wow, she pigmented for sure. And I dusted it off, okay. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the B103 just to blend out the edges a bit because I did not expect the pigment to be that good. I'm just gonna blend. Passiflora, which is this shade right here. Again, if I pronounce something wrong, I'm sorry. I am trying. My Spanish is not the best. I'm taking that same brush that I used to blend out the edges, by the way, which is the B103. And I'm just gonna put that out here and kind of blend it inward to the crease. Colors are blending very nice together, actually. Super pigmented. Taking the brush B100, and I'm just going to really blend this together and then blend it outwards a little bit. Taking B102 and Pineapple Sage. That's a cute, unique name. Taking that, and I'm just gonna blend out my edges a little bit more with this. Again, being light-handed because this is pigmented. And lately I do like blending it a little bit towards the beginning of the brow. I want to take one of these glitters because they're stunning. And I'm wearing brown, so I kind of want to go with like one of these gold shades maybe. Oh my gosh, I just seen it all just glisten and I'm like, which one? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this one, which is Marigold. Taking B121. Oh my gosh. Okay, and I'm just gonna put that right here. And just blend it. I'm gonna go ahead and add some mascara. They do have lashes. This one came with the mini one, with the mini eyeshadow palette, which I did not expect. I really like that they did that. But they have way more than these styles. These are the main ones I really liked and wanted. This is Fantasy, which you can see. I like when bristles look like this. So Fantasy, and then this is Decio. So pretty. Okay, they're both beautiful. I don't know which one to really go with, but I think I'm gonna lead more to Fantasy, so this one. I'm not feeling this lash, if I'm being honest. It just not what I'm looking for with my eye shape. Let me try the other one. These are better. But for me, I don't know why. You see that glare? I don't like lashes that glare. And for these, I just don't like it on my eye shape for some reason. Oh, and this is gonna fit my eye shape perfectly. See, it's natural. This is cute. I like this. But I'm a dramatic lash queen. I like my dramatic lashes. Not too dramatic, but like slightly dramatic. Something to match my personality, if you will. Put some lashes. We're keeping it Latina theme, so I am gonna use Lash Bar LA, which is by, everybody calls her Aloe, but Alondra, I think, Desi? Alondra Desi? Yeah. So we're gonna use some of her lashes. I'm probably gonna take these ones. These are in the style Sophia. Let's see how these look. That's more me. Okay. To the other eye off camera, and I'll come back with more stuff. Okay, my eyes are done. I completely forgot I got these. These are the metallic liquid eyeshadows. Let me swatch. You already know. You're swatching. Okay. So this is the applicator. Doesn't smell like anything. Oh, she's so pretty. Okay. That one is Fire Glass. I like that. Fire Glass. This is the other one, which, oh my gosh. I need to put this on my eyes somehow. I think I'm gonna put this in the inner corner because it's just too beautiful to not wear. Let me show you guys. Okay. That is without the flash, right? You can see the different colors already. Beautiful. This is with the flash. Just stunning. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in my eyes eventually. I don't know. I don't really have any foundation or anything by Latino or Hispanic brands. Not really too familiar with them. So if you know any, let me know. Because I want to support my community. Like, I'm running out of this foundation because it's so good. But I want to support. Oh my gosh, I really did run out of this. Okay. But yeah, growing up Latino in America, for me, it was tough. I'm not gonna lie. One, because I was always not Latino enough, not Hispanic enough, just because I couldn't speak Spanish. I could do everything else but that, right? And I would get told that I'm not Mexican enough, I'm not Puerto Rican enough, I'm not Latino enough, just because I don't speak Spanish. But yeah, also it was kind of difficult because as a kid I felt like I lived in a black and white world where everybody was either black or everybody was either white, and then eventually some people were mixed. And then by the time I hit like elementary school and I moved to a different area, I felt like Mexicans were being included a bit more for what I've seen. I just still didn't speak Spanish, so it was kind of like I couldn't really hang out with them because I couldn't understand them for the most part. Like I did a little bit, but not too much, and I couldn't really speak back to them in Spanish. I would talk to them in English a lot, but I would understand what they were saying for the most part. So it was difficult. I do listen to a lot of Spanish music here and there, mainly reggaeton. But yeah, it was kind of hard. And then being mixed, it's like Latino Spanish is different from Hispanic Spanish. So I struggled with that aspect, and I still do. A lot of people are like, oh, it's the same, but like words and phrases are different. Sometimes they're just shortened and blended together, and sometimes words are completely different, which is something I struggled with and still struggle with. So I probably know more Hispanic Spanish rather than Latin. So like my Puerto Rican side, they prefer more sweet and like meaty, like salty food. Whereas my Hispanic side is straight up spicy. Like, if you can't tolerate spice, you will not survive eating the food. So, yeah. But yeah, as a kid, I didn't really look up to anybody. When we would get racial slurs, they wouldn't be towards Hispanics or Puerto Ricans, it'd be towards black pretty much, because everybody thought I was black when I grew up, or that I was mixed, like I was black and white. Like I said, I lived in a black and white world. Until I got older and people were like, oh, you're this, you're that. Oh, okay. Like they started being more welcoming of it, and you know, that's more comforting. Trying to embrace who I was. And at the same time, I didn't really know who I was. I was still trying to figure it out. So I am still figuring it out. I don't think I ever will fully know who I am. Yeah, I always, as a kid, I would always ask my grandparents to teach me how to speak Spanish. My grandma, growing up, I would watch her talk to the neighbors all the time in Spanish, and I'd be like, oh, I want to learn Spanish. My grandpa from California, he would come and visit sometimes, and he's like, I would just be so observant with him speaking Spanish, like, oh my gosh, I want to learn how to do that. Like, can you teach me? He'd be like, yeah, I'll send you some books and stuff. I never got books. But it was not until elementary school I had a friend who was Puerto Rican and Mexican as well, and she spoke really good Spanish. So she would try to teach me certain words and phrases as a kid. And then middle school, I just heard it all the time, so I kind of picked it up a little bit from my friends and classmates and everything. Going back in with this palette, I'm going to take Petunia, this one, dust it off because it's pigmented. Yeah, high school is where I actually had to learn Spanish as a class. I took Spanish class. My first professor for Spanish was a white woman. So for me, I'm like, I was like, okay, how are you going to tell me how to speak my language? Pretty much, like, my family speak it all the time. How are you going to tell me? You know? But she knew what she was talking about. I'll give her that. And then I did have an advisor who was fluent, and she was Hispanic. She's Mexican, and I love her. She was the best thing ever for me growing up in high school. Like, she was my rock in high school for sure. And then once I got into the upper division of my high school, so like my junior and senior year, I was still taking Spanish. Oh, sorry, I didn't even say what shade. Okay, so I use Petunia, and then I use Flora in the outer corner and just blended them together. So now I'm gonna go in with some more mascara. But yeah, so my junior and senior year, I was still taking Spanish. I'm like 4 years of Spanish. You'd think I would know more than what I know now, but I don't. I do know a little bit more than what I did, and that's what matters. I don't really speak it all the time, so I kind of lost the skill. I'm trying to get it back with my coworkers because they all speak Spanish, and I kind of want to pick it back up. I do understand them, so I talk to them in English, but I still try to pick up my phrases as much as possible. But yeah, my Spanish teacher, he was Asian. I would go to the Puerto Rican festival. My dad, he was really proud of our culture a lot. He would have the Puerto Rican flag literally everywhere. I have it in my car. I used to wear it when I played basketball. I had a sleeve, it was a Puerto Rican sleeve I would wear. And then, yeah, it was really cool. And then cooking, I'm not the best at, you know, getting down and cooking. Like, I could cook, but like, I do shortcuts. I don't go to make homemade tortillas and stuff. I'll buy it from the store or something. So I kind of like take shortcuts, but I think that's the American in me. So I'm really proud of like this brand, because like I said, like growing up, I used to like, for celebrities and stuff, we had J-Lo, and J-Lo is the bomb, don't get me wrong. And then like Shakira, also the bomb. And then for me, I barely found out that Christina Aguilera was actually Hispanic, like Latina, and I didn't know that. So growing up, if I knew that a little bit more, I'd probably be like, oh snap, like, hey, but I didn't really know that until like recently. So yeah, we're gonna go in with some blush, On the Move, and it's just this beautiful pink. They do have a bunch of different shades. I did not get them all. I just got the one that I thought would look best on me. But yeah, I definitely feel like you should learn who you are and embrace that, even if you don't have someone to look up to. I know it's kind of difficult when you don't have someone to look up to who's of your ethnic background, but I feel like now in today's age, more nationalities and ethnicities are coming together and representing, and I like that. But anyways, I'm gonna take a blush brush. This is clean, it has nothing on it, just dust because I haven't used it. But this is a shade, comes with a mirror. Get the brush. How is it? It's a little bit cream like. It's like a cream blush, a little bit. It's a nice light pink. I could have went with a darker pink, I feel like, but this is still cute. I like this. I'm gonna go back into the eyes, and I'm taking the one I can't really pronounce. I think it's Morganite, or yeah, I don't know. Do this. That. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm fighting the urge to put this all over my face right now, but it's so pretty. Okay, I'm gonna do it just a little bit as a highlighter, because it's just, I can't. It's so pretty. I like it so much. I'm gonna stop there. But yeah, even in the beauty community, it's nice to see like Latinos and Latinas, like Jenny 69 is a big one. Luis is a big one. You know, they're pretty iconic. There's just so many now, and it's even on TikTok, it's so nice to see it. Like, I know kids with my ethnic background will be able to see that and be like, wow, I have someone to look up to that looks like me. And you know, it's nice to have someone that looks like you and you learn from them. But yeah, there's this liquid lipstick. This is the color. This is Bold y Atrevida Bearing. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna line my lips real quick. Going with this is liquid. I don't really go towards liquid lipsticks because I feel like they're too drying, and sometimes you have to wear chapstick and sometimes it crackles, and I don't like that. So I'm interested in the formula. Alright, it's dried down. It's extremely moisturizing. Kind of feels like a liquid lipstick, like the applicator portion, but on the actual lips it's super moisturizing, kind of like a lip gloss, which mama likes. Embrace who you are. I really love this. Again, if you know any more Latino or Hispanic brands, comment them below because I do want to support my community in any way I can. And I really do love these. You could get it at Ulta, you could get it on their website. And yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.